KOI have very solid options. They have pretty good dive.
Yep.
In terms of their ability to get control around objectives, they have a lot of tools. You're kind of forced to walk away from the map.
I feel. If you didn't catch the other side of it as well, Jojo did respond. Very renowned for his trash talk in NA. But you know what the funny thing I find about these two mid laners? I don't think that...
Looking for Razork, but yeah, Mickey's kind of been all over the place trying to protect his different lanes in what has been the extended lane swap.
Ignite down though, there's no ulti for Alvaro, and I think that cow has just become mince for first blood.
I was just about to say how Fnatic set their sights.
You've always got to be careful about Elyoya's ults. They don't really have control of top side either. Razork's isolated.
Quick smite, maybe just to stop the all three, but a flash, twisted advance. Elyoya finds Razork in his strike. Nature's Grasp is down. Jojo's here, needs to lay down more damage than that, but the ulti has to turn into a flash. Razork flashes in response. Q's out and he's out. Jojo's committed hard for this, and meanwhile Supa's getting busted in the pit. He flashes over the wall. The equalizer goes to where? Alvaro flashes there, and meanwhile, upset beware! Fnatic are running down KOI. It's Myrwn who's taking up to deal with him, but Oscar is putting the flame up. Who wants pork belly for dinner? I think it's Fnatic. They've already cooked one. They'll cook another person alive. And 4 kills in the blink of an eye.
It's a messy fight, but somehow Fnatic managed to come out on top. Really has to go against Myrwn. He just clears the waves, and then in a team fight just wants to ult whatever target Razork picks out. So in the grand scheme of things, he can still do his job. So it's on MKOI now to try and disrupt how Fnatic are entering into these objectives.
Myrwn's trying to set this up and all out into the Nature's Grasp in the first time on Maokai. You're not disappointed with Elyoya's position. Myrwn with the shutdown. And you said, you know, 10 minutes quite silently looking at these lane swaps. Now we're looking at bros punching
Fnatic Death Rush.
And it's what Jojo's going to run into. Vedius said it, and now you've seen it. Razork with the kill, teleport in the middle as well. Alvaro's involved, but Myrwn has to get out of there immediately. But that opens up top, guys. Oscarinen's just going to get a free turret here, and with how low it...
Continue to chase forward. Myrwn has support, and Elyoya is on the way.
Razork was trying to fear the ultimate shattering strike crash away. Yet it's still down. Elyoya, you're going to run into Razork, okay? Vault Breaker into the tree, but he's not going to leave. Instead, he brings Supa in as well. Vault Breaker gives a bit of a shield. Ulti out. Razork, the criminal, he's away with it. Bandits run. As KOI trying to get into this choke, but I don't think it's too good for Fnatic. Burning the Midnight Oil as Alvaro flashes away, somehow makes it away. But Upset joined in just to get the kill. He's going to be all out, but look at KOI. They don't want to join back in, but Myrwn will do it himself. He flips, he smacks, and yes, Myrwn can. While you look at the top lane, Oscarinin and Jojo are once again fighting now, but this time, Jojo has it.
And KOI just scrapped back. That is 4 kills across the map as Jojo
set up 2 dragons, so it is nice that KOI can stop the stacking here, but when you think about the only turret of an outer that's actually mid, as Oscarinin, I have to pause. Myrwn is looking for a kill, and this is a 2-item Ksante. I guarantee you he wins this, ladies and gentlemen. Rock and roll! Myrwn, an auto, he might actually die! No, it's Ksante. Humanoid fixes that though, and it is a shutdown to a carry this time of Fnatic.
I mean, Myrwn is just starting to run away with the side lanes, and crucially, Jojo is going to continue to scale. Remember, that's very crucial.
He's on a ward, he's Vault Breaker, and Alvaro might just be caught out here. He pops the ulti nice and early, but again, Upset is a 2-item carry himself, so kill goes over, Upset with number 4, and Fnatic
Want to drop that in the mid lane. Jojo has only just now gone back to base. He has to go and deal with the bot wave, which means the 3 members of KOI staying mid.
But the ult comes through from the Maokai. They want to try and keep him locked up. Will end up getting it. I think the tower should fall if Upset can get into range.
But Elyoya's gone Leandri's first. That guy's not tanky at all. He twisted, advances in, but he's just dead in an instant. There's no tank stats there outside of the Tabis.
Available for Humanoid. I think this is an uncontested Arakan.
Razork's so far away.
It's the Hex though. Razork can get in.
You're right, but Nature's Grasp zones him out. Now Alvaro just bops him, so free Arakan. While they position for bot, it's Fnatic's trade in the end that is gold for the Arakan given over.
It's a nice cross. They've just bullied Fnatic out of the river, and now it's theirs. That it's a KOI to start off the dragon.
All the information's right there in front of them. True Shot Barrage misses, which is good, but again, Hextech Drake chains its lightning. Alvaro pops the ulti out again, the equalizer in front. Alvaro has to flash in, but he's going to die with the Arakan buff. Supa channeling down Razork while the rest of the fight goes on, and Jojo finds some good marks, but Humanoid has to get out because Myrwn's on his face. The flip outside doesn't work out, but Razork is down. Supercharged him. Humanoid still getting chased. Ksante, 1,000,001 dashes. Did it way before Ambessa, as Upset might get a kill there.
Alvaro has been used. There's still everything else on the side of KOI, and they're going to start this one off. Upset, he's going to cancel his base.
This poke feels like everything as well. Alvaro has no ulti, so he's going to be squishy here. Everyone watching at home, look at the Baron Health Baron. 5k with the Nature's Grab. It's going to be a turn instead. The flip back and again, and Jojo landing his ulti today. Myrwn disintegrates. Mickey pops into his ult, runs into the team. He might die, but he's done his job. As Supa starts running the front to back again. Fnatic cannot withstand.
The core damage dealer of Fnatic was ripped out of that fight by Movistar KOI. Upset falls. KOI win the fight, and it's going to be the Baron to boot as well.
The turn from KOI is just so strong. We've seen it back to back now, Mickey. Hit W from the Kaisa.
With the Baron in tow.
And with this position, it just becomes so difficult for Fnatic to execute on what their comp wants to do. It's that backline assassination with the Rumble ult, with the Ezreal ult, with Vi leading the charge, but how do you do it here?
Nature's Grass so good at pushing teams off the turrets. Fnatic safe for now with the equalizer down, but the turret is just gone. Myrwn gets a flip yet again, but no push back. He withstands the damage so easily as Mickey stuns him up, but again, they need more than that. Vault Breaker Myrwn won't sustain if he runs into everyone, and now Jojo's ulting thin air. A double shutdown. The fish learned how to swim and then just sunk.
KOI overstepped their boundaries. That was way too aggressive.
145 till Baron.
Fnatic overstacking on the bot side of the map as Dagda said they're looking for the fight.
Again, thinking about it, Razork is just going to pop the ulti. That's the engine of KOI picked up and burnt alive. Upset finds the first kill onto the jungler as Jojo goes over the wall. He finds an ulti onto Mickey, but it's not enough. Supa runs into melee range and Mickey thinks, can I get an engage? Alvaro poked out, Upset going forward. You can't call him a KDA player when he wants them all to die. Fnatic run through the choke. Myrwn thinks otherwise. He got...
The problem with Oscarinin grouping as regularly as he is that you don't create pressure to separate the Ksante. Now Elyoya in a fantastic spot for potential Maokai ultimates.
Hasn't been spotted out at all. All it takes is a Nature's Grass. His first Maokai we see in competitive, and I don't think it'll be the last, at least in this split. Nature's Grass rounds up Razork immediately. The equalizer down is good. It's a mosh pit. It's a big pit. It's a magnetic pit because Mickey brought them all together. For Oscarinin to burn them down. Myrwn, the star player, kept them in line while the rest of the team dove to die. A shutdown in the end, and KOI have cleaned all but four.
The engage sights on the inhibitor towers.
Bigger health bar definitely helping out Movistar KOI in this one, and now they're just going to run down this mid lane. Timers are not in favor of Fnatic.
Yeah, they're really not. 20 seconds for Razork. I mean, they're pushing to end here. Low health bar for Myrwn as well. 15 seconds is the count on jungler. Upsetting 15 now from there as well. Mickey at the buy time. He crashes down, but the minion wave is still there. Healthily enough. He's getting some good damage down, and Myrwn does die thanks to the turret. Mickey's still trying to play the waiting game. A route back. Both turrets gone, and Jojo's on the Nexus. Razork ulti's up, but it's going to be in Jojo. Jojo's trying to get around. He's still autoing down, but now for the fight. He's dead. Half health on the Nexus. KOI almost had it.
Mickey somehow gets the kill out to Myrwn, and that might just said, wait, Razork, he missed him. Get the punch. No! He hit the wall.
But the Baron is up, and the best thing about all of this is in the all chat they wrote LOL chokers, and after they lost, Mickey hits them back with the LOL, and now Fnatic gets the Baron.
But this is the thing, it's Baron going to be taken, but you're still got multiple death timers on towards Movistar KOI. Its soul is up and available. Movistar KOI are rushing towards it, but they can't take it. It's supporting the jungle and the dream, and it's turning into a nightmare for Movistar KOI.
Who's joking who? Vedius, what is that? UPS, the package service.
Oops.
This time, they're not getting the vision control they need. They're not getting the waves pushed out, so it has to be another monumental team fight as Mickey goes.
Full engage. It's good. It's on to Myrwn, and again, he's not as tanky as he first thought. Oscarinin takes in Jojo. 4 versus 5, and Jojo goes all in, but he also is taken down an extra peg. 3 versus 5. 55-second death timers.
He used the E, which meant that there was no place left for him to go back to other than the waiting arms of Fnatic. Fnatic now with a member's advantage. They set their sights on the Nexus.
They tried desperately to carry this game through Myrwn, through their team comp, but Fnatic, they just find their pick and they're going to end.
And Jojo's pinging their flashes right now as 3 versus 5 never looks so alive.
There's the combo!
KOI is there, and then suddenly they're not. They were halfway through the Nexus. Then Fnatic bounce back just like they always do.
The all chat is rampant as Fnatic punish the overstep. A greedy attempt to end from KOI resulted in Fnatic turning game 1 around.
I am shocked.
That was ridiculous.
That is Fnatic could come out on top of that one, but yeah, just some of these team fights coming out great for them.
It feels like BDS versus Fnatic in game one. It was just heightened a little bit here in our top 4 match.